Hi everyone, I'm Mark Bertrand, here with everyone at Thinking Matters Academy, and today we want to bring you this week's video blog of our quote of the week. Now this week's quote is: the most important thing you can spend on your children is your time. Too often parents face the balancing act of trying to give their children enough of what they need, but at the same time making sure that they are not giving their children too much and enabling them. Questions arise like, should I buy them a car? How long should I support them? At what point do I force them out of the house, and is that even the right thing to do? Or does tough love work? These are normal questions that everyone must go through as they raise a child. I don't have the answers for these questions, but I want to give you something to think about, and that's this week's quote. The most important thing you can spend on your children is your time. And I want to say about this quote that I didn't make it, and if you know who did make it, please leave it in the comments below and I'll add them as for credit. And I feel like this is a quote worthy to be talked about, because if you're faced with a question like one of the above, remember that time is your most valuable asset. You cannot buy more time. So therefore it is invaluable. And you must first believe that your children are innately good and have been raised with a strong moral compass from good parents. You made mistakes, so have I. So have we all. I'm sure you remember a certain moment in the past where you feel you really messed up as a parent. You know, and perhaps years later it still bothers you, or it comes up. This image in your mind, and you say, I wish I didn't do that. And you still talk about it 10 years later. And maybe your son or your daughter talks about it. They say, yeah, I remember that time. You have to let that go. You have to let that go. And ultimately, forgive yourself. Release yourself from a dark bond to a memory that is holding you back. Forgive yourself and let it go. Remember, your children are good people, but they just need guidance. No one was born strong. We were all born weak. No one was born successful. We were molded that way. It takes many people, according to some, even a village, to raise a child. I once had a friend tell me, good judgment comes from experience, and experience comes from bad judgment. Your children do not have experience yet, but you do. And that is what you must give them and teach them. It's not easy to do that. Personally, I feel that you'll never be as smart as you were when you were 18. No, it's true. When you are 18, that is the smartest you will ever be. Because each year after, on your 19th and on your 20th, you realize that you know less and less about the world, its subtleties and complexities. Mark Twain once said, when I was 19, I thought my parents were the dumbest people on earth. But when I turned 24, I was surprised to see how much they had learned in those short few years. The bottom line is, spend your time with your children. It's the most expensive gift you can give them. So I'll sign off now, and as always, love deep, eat well, and stay excited about your life. Thank you.